I'm excited to share with you guys this package that I received from Sonya in the mail. She sent it up to me. It is a set of Algeblocks and activity cards that she no longer is using, and she was kind enough to send them up to me. I've always wanted a set, so I'm excited to unbox it and show you what it is that she has sent me. Okay, so some activity cards. Exploring the models, making connections, and equations and inequalities. I'm excited to see these. These are what I wanted most, but I'm also excited to see what the blocks are like. All right, so I'm going to set those aside for a moment. Oh, this box is coming apart. Okay. Blocks, and more blocks. Again, I'm just going to move the box out of the way. These are exciting. These feel really good. All right, let's see what we've got here. First of all, I have to say that the blocks feel really amazing. They're very lightweight. They feel good in the hand, which is really important when you're playing with blocks. So we've got our unit block, which is just one by one by one. And then we have our X block, which is 1 by X, so 1 across and X up. And then we have our Y block, which is 1 across and Y up. I guess if we do it this way, 1 across and Y up, 1 across and X up. If I do it this way, it's really X by 1, and this way it's Y by 1. So really kind of important whether it's vertical or horizontal, what the sides are. Then we have this one here, which is an X by X, so an X squared. And then we have this one here, which is Y by Y, so Y squared. You can see it's a square, and it's the same on both sides. And then the next one would be X by Y. So we could do it this way, X by Y. That, or if we turn it this way, it would be a Y by X. Okay, and then what else have we got here? We've got an X cubed. So it's X, when we go this way, X that way, X this way, X that way. So it's X by X by X. So X cubed, you can see it's X squared on one side, and then it goes back one more X, and that's X cubed. And then a Y cubed, so Y by Y by Y, so Y cubed, you see that same length. What else have we got in here? We have, oh, this is cool. It's got an X squared. You see it's X squared on the front, and it's Y deep, so that would be an X squared Y. And then we have a Y squared, that way, Y squared by X. Y squared by X. All right, so those are kind of cool. Let's have a look at the cards. Leave these blocks out of the way. Leave these here for a moment. That's basically what the set is. Cool. Anyways, they're fun to build with. I am already having fun playing with them. So here's the first set of activity cards, making connections. And I'll just quickly flip through. You can see that they have a bunch of activities for the students to work on. Right into algebra right away. Has some activities on the back as well. There you can see what the blocks are. Let's put that up a little bit. It seems that it has little activities on the back of all of these cards. And so right away you're getting into algebra. Super, super, super fun, super easy. I guess in this would be a little answer card. Move that out of the way. The next one, I believe, will be exploring the models. I'm not sure which one you would do first. Perhaps exploring the models would be first. Maybe making connections. All right. Probably the making connections first, because you can see this gets a little bit more in depth as far as the. It's a little bit more complex. And again, just using all of the blocks to try things. This is really, really cool. So I'm not going to flip through every single card, but you get the idea. Algebraic expressions, model and describe algebraic expressions. Ooh, some word problems. That's exciting. I like that. Solving mysteries with algebraics. All right, the last set of cards. And there's equations and inequalities. Okay. And again, I like this 5 more than y squared, so you know which one's y squared. There's your y squared, right? And 5 more than that, well, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So there's your model for that. Okay, so that's really quite fun. And just more things. If x equals, right, the opposite of is a standard algebraic phrase. See if you can determine what it means. I'm not going to really get into that right now. But yeah, this is great. I'm really excited to try this. And you can see it's a different model than the way we do Mortensen math. We do the balance and scale somewhat. Yeah, this is really quite cool. There's so many ways to do math, and I just love that I've been blessed with having so many different sets of blocks and activity cards and books and just all the people around me to see different ways of how you can approach it with kids. Okay, so, basically, it's not that much different than Mortensen math or even Keys and Analogs. There's your x squared. Let's do x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 2. Right, so x plus 2 across, x plus 1 up. What does that end up being? X squared plus, shift and split and shift. So x squared 3x and 2. And if you're looking for symbols, x squared plus 3x plus 2. Right, when you put it together, it's x plus 2 across. It's the same as x plus 2 across. And x plus 1 up. See that x plus 2, you can see it better here, x plus 2 across and x plus 1 up. So not that much different. And we can combine x's and y's in one thing here. So maybe we do, let me think what I want to do here. Maybe we do this. So we could do this, and this, and this, and this. And this is just the simple stuff, right? There's so much that we can do with these, I believe. So this would be x. If we measure it, watch, you can see right here, it's x plus y plus 1 across. So x plus y plus 1 across. And it's x plus 1 up. And that is the same as an x squared plus x plus yx, y plus x plus y, plus an x plus a 1. Okay, and are there any like terms to combine? Yes, there are. There's these 2 yellows that are the same, so 2 x's. So x squared plus 2x plus yx. So if you want, we can switch that around because you could just say it's an xy, x first, and then plus 1. So what we've done is just combine that x and that x. It's yellow and that yellow to 2x. So x squared plus 2x plus xy and yx plus 1. And you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I miss on here? Oh, I forgot my y. Y plus 1. So there's my y. I missed him. So x squared, right? X squared 2x plus xy plus y plus 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Yeah, this is actually really quite neat. I'm very excited to play with these. And if you wanted, you could do, let's do this here. So a simple one would be an x plus 1 that way, right? And then it's 1 plus x that way, or x plus 1 that way. And then the height of it is x. So 3 dimensions now that you're getting into. So we do this in ones in math as well, but we take the x cubes and we make them long and skinny like this. So we take 3D like this and we turn it into 2D to make it a little easier to work with. However, this is pretty easy to work with too. I just think it's preference, what works best for you and what works best for your children and your students. So anyways, x plus 1 across times x plus 1 across times x. You can see that you're going to have an x cubed, and there it is there, x times x times x. There's your x cubed, right? And then you're going to have an x squared. Actually 2x squared, so plus 2x squared, and then plus x, right? So if you were to multiply this out, like you do x plus 1 times x plus 1, you're going to end up with x squared plus 2x plus 1. Do you see that there? X squared plus 2x plus 1, that's flat. I've just flattened this times that. And then you still have to times that by x, so your height's going to go up, right, by x. And so what happens here is this just gets tall like this, right? So it gets tall. And so you're just timesing it by x, you're just making it tall. So you're going from 2D to 3D, okay? And then if you multiply these out, x cubed plus 2x squared plus x, which is exactly what we have here. I really wanted to share this unboxing with you because I was very excited to, and very blessed to have someone who would send me a kit like this. And I very, very much appreciate the effort, just one, to get it shipped and also to pay for the shipping and to give me something that I think is just such a wonderful addition to my hands-on materials. So Sonya, thank you very, very much. So that's it. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.